Change can happen in many situations in our life. It might creep softly like a wind or go forcibly like a roaring thunder. It might be in the form of self-destructing choices, broken relationships, or even just a small opportunity that go along the way. But the question is there anything that changed the way you live your life?
I was part of the third sex, or also known as the LGBT community. I think the reason why I belong to them is because of some factors. First is the absence of father figure. The way I look at boys is like they were my dad. Whenever I see a man behind me, it makes my heart beats fast. And the fact that I am not with my brother is the reason why I can see any masculinity around me. Also, all of my cousins are women, and they were my teammates when I was a kid. I began playing their toys and started to feel like I'm a girl. And that's the reason why I became like this. With all that, my perceptions in life was being changed because of God. But even if no one can convince me to be straight, still, I am happy and contented with my life.
I am a happy person. I smile, I laugh, I tell jokes. But for me, my smile was just a fake one. I have experienced a lot of trials and sorrows in my life that was never been experienced by some other teenager girl. And guess what? No one ever thought that I kept a diary with me. It might be old-fashioned, but my diary was the one who helped me screw out all the emotions I felt inside. Someone said to me that I'm strong, but they didn't know that I'm dying inside from my own tears. Yes, it's easy to forgive the person who hurts you the most, but it's hard for me to forget the sad memories that they left behind. It's true that sometimes it's the happiest person who suffers the pain inside, and that was me. But still, I hope that I can give a smile without any pain behind.
Friends are everything. They are the most difficult people to lose. They are the person who always stands for you and gives you advice on anything, even if they don't know how to understand your emotions. They help you out of trouble and they spend awesome moments with you. But didn't I realize that my happiness together with them was like a candle that goes on and off. At first, everything was fine, but later on, there were a lot of conflicts as we create closeness with each other. I became sad when I felt that they were happier when I'm not with them, and I became sensitive when I felt coldness when I'm with them. That turned me on to feel like I don't belong anymore. By that time, I realized that my relationship with my friends was just solid at first. But still, I hope that I can overcome this feeling, and I'm hoping that I can still feel belongingness with them.
I've been in a 2-year relationship. I felt like as if it would not end because I felt that it was perfect. And even though we are too young for that kind of relationship, we still felt that we are really destined for each other. At first, we were happy, and so I was when I celebrated my birthday with him as he gave me this necklace I wear. Days passed by, and I feel glad throughout. Then everything changed when we both went for college in different universities. Sweet days became dull as days passed by, until I could not take it any longer. I confessed that I wanted to break up, and shockingly he agreed. He said that he would focus on his studies, but he focused on another girl. We felt that our relationship hindered us from being happy, and to be honest, that was not the kind of love that I hoped for. It kept me from achieving my dreams, and that was the time when we learned to put ourselves first before anyone else and say goodbye to that relationship once and for all. Those happenings changed the way we live our life. But even though changes in life are often too difficult, many times it's also for the best. And the other way to improve our lives is to push ourselves to face those changes that's coming in our way. Yes, sometimes it's difficult and painful to deal with that kind of situation. You just need a little motivation that whatever change might come, you must still believe in yourself that you can cope with those changes and that you can create smart actions towards it. And even though that changes might break your heart, you must still go on with your life, fight the battle that you started, and reach those dreams that you've made, and end up having that kind of smile with no regrets.